On June 25th, 2015, the YouTube channel Obscure Horror Corner unveiled a disturbing game called Sad Satan by uploading the first of 5 gameplay videos. This marked the game's enigmatic debut on the internet. Unlike traditional horror games, Sad Satan defied expectations. It had no objectives, enemies, or resolutions. Instead, players wandered through dimly lit, claustrophobic corridors while being assaulted by cryptic symbols, eerie audio, and unsettling images. It was an experience unlike any other. What truly set Sad Satan apart wasn't just its unsettling atmosphere. It was the disturbing and twisted content that lurked beneath the surface. The game's design wasn't merely eerie. It became infamous for alleged associations with demonic, illegal, and deeply disturbing material. Players experienced a first-person perspective, aimlessly navigating the maze-like environment while distorted audio played in the background. This audio ranged from reversed music to warped screams and laughter, with occasional chilling snippets from interviews with serial killers. The game's visual elements were equally unnerving. Full-screen flashes of disturbing images appeared sporadically. Some were odd, like black and white photos of statues or cryptic symbols. Others were deeply horrifying, mug shots of criminals, cult references, and cryptic Latin phrases. One of the most infamous images was the recurring appearance of Jimmy Savile, the disgraced TV host infamous for decades of child abuse. His presence added an extra layer of darkness to an already sinister game. Occasionally, a ghostly child would appear in the hallways. In the final gameplay video uploaded by Obscure Horror Corner, one of these spectral figures began following the player, leading to an inescapable and fatal encounter. On July 7th, 2015, the mystery of Sad Satan deepened when a supposed download link appeared on Fortune's paranormal board. Those who downloaded the game found something even more horrifying. This cloned version allegedly contained extreme gore, including images of mutilated bodies and child exploitation material. Adding to the horror, the game included malware that could crash players' computers. Jamie, the alleged owner of Obscure Horror Corner, denied any connection to this corrupted version, insisting the version he showcased contained none of the illegal content. However, his claims raised suspicions due to inconsistencies in his story. Jamie maintained that he found Sad Satan on the dark web via a mysterious user named ZK, who provided a link hosted on a hidden Tor service. Yet, no legitimate download link for the original game ever surfaced, leaving its origins shrouded in mystery. For years, internet sleuths have attempted to decode the meaning behind Sad Satan. The references to Jimmy Savile, ghostly children, and cryptic imagery have led many to speculate that the game serves as a dark commentary on child abuse or even a means of distributing depraved content. The game's title itself derives from reversed audio in Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven, which, alongside the Latin phrases, suggests a satanic or cult-related theme. Following the controversy, Obscure Horror Corner went silent, and the channel was abandoned. Despite this, Sad Satan continues to captivate and terrify those who learn about it. Fans have even created clean versions of the game, removing all illegal content to preserve its haunting atmosphere without the risks. What makes Sad Satan unforgettable isn't just its horror or controversy, it's the enduring mystery. To this day, the truth behind the game remains elusive. If you're tempted to investigate, proceed with extreme caution. The darkness surrounding Sad Satan is not for the faint of heart. In 2009, a chilling internet mystery emerged on Reddit, eventually becoming one of the most disturbing unsolved enigmas online: the Lake City Quiet Pill saga. This bizarre tale began with a Reddit user named Religion of Peace, later identified as Milo, whose dark reputation preceded him. Milo was the moderator for the notorious r/jailbait subreddit, infamous for spreading inappropriate and illegal content before its eventual ban. However, that controversy was just the backdrop to an even stranger story. Milo claimed to be an elderly war veteran, boasting about his involvement in events such as the Cold War and the Battle of Normandy. While some users were impressed by his apparent knowledge, others doubted his claims, particularly given his unusually active online presence for someone who claimed to be 80 years old. On May 18, 2009, Milo shared a link to a website called LakeCityQuietPills.com, describing it as that old guy's image host. At first glance, the site seemed to be a basic image hosting platform. But the peculiar name, Quiet Pills, caught users' attention, hinting at something more sinister. The mystery deepened on July 17, 2009, when Milo made his final Reddit post, a rant about spam. Just hours later, a new user named 2-6 appeared to announce Milo's death. According to this post, Milo had died at his desk, leaving behind no family and only a few personal belongings. Curious users began investigating LakeCityQuietPills.com and uncovered hidden messages in its source code. These cryptic messages resembled job postings, but they weren't for ordinary jobs. They appeared to reference covert operations. Phrases such as immediate need, 12 SA, Spanish speaking, no papers required, and for 24/7 DP, English speakers, Spanish fluency a plus, were filled with military-style acronyms and obscure terminology. One user noted that the abbreviation WW likely stood for wet work, a euphemism for assassinations. The saga took a darker turn in 2010, when real-world events seemed to connect to the mystery. On January 19, 2010, Hamas arms dealer Mahmoud al-Mabhouh was assassinated in a Dubai hotel. A team of operatives who entered the country using fake identities suffocated al-Mabhouh. This occurred on the same day a party was mentioned in LakeCityQuietPills.com's source code. The site detailed expenses for the event: hotel rooms, transportation, and medical supplies, totaling nearly $94,000. The timing and scale of the expenses led many to believe this party was cover for an assassination. Further digging linked the user 2-6 to another alias, Angel26, active on other forums like Fark.com since the early 2000s. This alias was tied to the email address angel.2.6@LakeCityQuietPills.com, directly linking the account to the site. The connections painted a picture of a tightly knit group involved in military or covert activities. The name Lake City Quiet Pills itself was interpreted as a euphemism for bullets, tying back to the Lake City ammunition plant in Missouri, which produces billions of rounds of ammunition annually. This added fuel to the theory that the site was a front for a group of professional hitmen or ex-military operatives engaged in clandestine operations. Despite years of speculation, the truth behind LakeCityQuietPills.com remains elusive. The most common theory suggests it was a recruitment hub for professional assassins or a shadowy group of ex-military operatives. Updates to the site ceased after 2010, and it eventually went offline, leaving behind only questions. This haunting mystery continues to captivate and perplex those who stumble upon its dark tale. In 2015, a peculiar YouTube channel called Unfavorable Semicircle emerged, captivating internet sleuths, cryptography enthusiasts, and conspiracy theorists alike. Its strange and cryptic content wasn't the only thing that set it apart. It was the mind-boggling scale and bizarre nature of the operation. Over the span of less than a year, the channel uploaded tens of thousands of videos before being banned by YouTube in 2016. The channel launched in March 2015 kicking off with a video titled with the Sagittarius symbol, followed by the numbers 230511. This cryptic 4-second clip showed a blurry brown screen with no sound, unsettling in its simplicity. It was just the beginning. Over the following months, thousands of videos flooded the channel, each as enigmatic as the last. Most of the uploads featured the Sagittarius horoscope symbol in their titles and displayed pixelated or abstract visuals, such as dots on a plain background, blank screens, or blurry patterns. The audio was equally unsettling, ranging from static to distorted sounds, and occasionally a voice reading out random letters and numbers. Video lengths were wildly inconsistent, spanning mere seconds to several hours. The longest upload clocked in at an eerie 11 hours. What baffled investigators the most was the sheer speed of the uploads. Initially, videos were posted every 10 minutes, but by 2016, the channel was uploading every 20 seconds. By the time it was taken down, Unfavorable Semicircle had amassed over 200,000 videos. As the channel gained attention, a Reddit community formed to unravel its mysteries. Theories abounded. Some believed it was a modern-day numbers station, similar to those used during the Cold War to transmit coded messages to spies. The cryptic letters and numbers aligned with this idea, but the videos didn't follow the typical structure of a numbers station broadcast. Others speculated it was part of an alternate reality game ARG where participants solve puzzles across platforms. However, unlike most RGs, there were no clear clues or guidance for viewers to follow. Some drew comparisons to WebDriver Torso, a YouTube channel Google used to test video quality, yet the eerie visuals and distorted audio seemed too elaborate for a simple quality test. In 2022, an individual claiming to be the creator of the channel described it as an art project intended to explore abstraction and mystery. This explanation, however, left many unconvinced. For some, the project's purpose seemed darker, possibly tied to illegal activity, espionage, or psychological experimentation. Out of the thousands of uploads, certain videos stood out. For instance, clips titled Lock and Delock with Sagittarius symbols were believed to hold the key to the project. Analyzing these videos frame by frame, investigators uncovered a grainy image resembling NASA's Voyager Golden Record, a disk sent into space to represent humanity. Toward the channel's end, a more structured series titled Brill appeared, each numbered sequentially. Despite the added structure, no definitive answers were found. The most infamous upload was the 11-hour video, which was almost silent but reportedly caused some devices to crash. On February 25, 2016, mere hours after the BBC published an article about Unfavorable Semicircle, YouTube permanently banned the channel for violating its terms of service. While many assumed the sheer volume of uploads triggered the ban, YouTube never provided a specific explanation. This silence fueled speculation about a darker reason for the channel's removal. After the ban, the mystery only deepened. Briefly, similar accounts surfaced on Google+ and Twitter, posting cryptic videos before vanishing again. The last known upload, titled Reset, featured the familiar Sagittarius symbol and appeared in 2017. It was deleted within 30 minutes, marking the end of the visible project. Despite its disappearance, Unfavorable Semicircle remains an enigma. Whether it was an elaborate art project, a covert operation, or something more sinister, its true purpose continues to elude those who dare to investigate.